I think this whole independent woman shit is a scam. Hear me out. I've been working since the age of 16 and I'm pretty successful in my professional life. But when you're so used to providing for yourself as a woman, you lose that feminine touch in you. And I think when it comes to my dating life, I've mostly attracted narcissists because of this reason. I guess because narcissists want to go for the strong, independent woman. They want something out of that relationship. Basically want to use her and manipulate her. It's an ego boost for them to manipulate such a successful woman. But when it comes to men who actually want to love you and care for you, those men don't care about how much you make, what you do, because they know that they have to provide because they are the man in the relationship, regardless of what you make. I wish I had known this sooner, but now that I do know, I'm just not really about that independent woman life. As a woman, I just want to be that nurturing spirit around a man. Not any man, I mean my partner. And I want him to lead. Not saying that I can't lead, but I'm just saying that as a woman, it's not my job to provide. My job as a woman, organically, is to nurture. You can disagree if you want, but I'm just talking from experience. I think this
Added that new sound for y'all. Look, shout out to this lady right here. Look, y'all, when it comes down to it, we only know what we know. These women are sold an idea. They're sold a fallacy from an early age. They're sold this idea that you can have it all, baby. You can have the successful career. You can have the successful family. You can have the husband. No, you can't. No, you can't. This life, there's a give and take. Okay? You can't have everything, ma'am. I'm so happy that there are certain women, some women that are waking up and they're taking their own pill, if you will. Getting out of the matrix. Learning that, yeah, this high demand career, it's cool, but long for something more. Look, I'm a big believer in traditional gender roles. I'm a big believer that the good Lord made us very, very differently, men and women. And I always say a 60-hour work week looks very different on a man than a woman. It just does. There's nothing that an independent woman can do for me, I'll be honest. There's nothing that I can gain from that type of relationship. As I am a traditional man, we're not gonna mesh. We're gonna bump heads, right? We want two different things. Here's the difference between men and women that a lot of these gals don't understand. 80 years old and alone looks very different on a man than a woman. Women absolutely just across the board have the desire. They do not want to be old and alone. Just cats running all over the place, climbing on top of the freaking counter and the entertainment center, climbing up on everything. That's all you're gonna have are cats. 80-year-old man alone, it looks very different. Men can honestly find their purpose and everything and be old and alone and look back on their body of work, what they've achieved, and find a refuge, find solace in that. Be really happy with what they accomplished. A woman, it looks way different. Old lady, old and decrepit, alone, the loneliness, the sadness. Yo, I genuinely don't want these women to end up old and alone. I don't. I don't. But the reality is that most women aren't gonna wake up like this lady did. And they're gonna be way past their prime talking about where the good men have gone. Miss Lady, the good men were always there. You just couldn't care less because you were chasing Chad in your career. As a man, I want to feel needed. I want my wife, I'm not married by the way, but I would want my wife to feel like she needs me. I would want to provide for my family. I don't want my wife to work. I don't want her to work. I want her to work in the home. My mom's probably watching this video. My mom knows I work all the time, all the time. My mom knows I'm always working. So, God's been good. I structured my life in a way that I can afford to keep my wife at home. A lot of men out here that are chatting this modern women ish, modern women that, y'all can't even afford financially to keep a woman at home. So what you're gonna get is what you're gonna get. You're not gonna get everything. Because she's gonna have to work too. Y'all, we're gonna start getting into finances on this channel. Look, I try to speak on what I know, and past decade or so, I've learned a lot. And if you're a traditional man, you want a traditional woman, then you can't leave out the providing part. You can't leave out the taking care of the financial part. You can't leave that out. Because this is what traditional men do. It's your favorite Texan here, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. _ Jessica Wilson. That's this lady's name on TikTok. Ma'am, I'm glad that you've woken up. We'll see you on the next one. God bless.